Christmas, I just wanted to hop on really quick. I just got out of the shower. I was about to do my yoga, but I have so many things I have to do today. I really wanted to make this video. I worked on a lot of the content last night, and I thought to myself, oh my god, I gotta get this video out. I gotta do it today. Today is the day to do this video, so I have to do this video today, okay? So what I want to talk about today is gift giving. Gift giving. Gift giving is the true spirit of Christmas, or whatever holiday that you celebrate when you're giving somebody gifts, but it just happens to be Christmas. So I wanted to talk about Christmas and the true spirit of gift giving this Christmas holiday season. Now, Christmas gifts should be purchased with lots of thought and with love. Thought and love. Not because you feel obligated to do it. That's not why you buy somebody a present. It shouldn't be the reason why you're buying somebody a present because you feel obligated to do it. If you do, then you should break off all ties with that person, because friendship, love, gift giving should not be an obligation. And you should not buy somebody a gift because you want to show off how wealthy you are. You shouldn't do that. So you shouldn't buy somebody a gift because it's obligation. And you shouldn't do it to show off or as a competition as to how many gifts you can buy somebody. Okay? You buy because you love that person. Christmas is not the season of competition. There's nothing to win. You don't have to win somebody's acceptance and love and joy. You don't do that by buying out of obligation or buying out of to show off of how you could buy them the most expensive gift or the most rarest gift. That's not why you buy presents, people. That's the way the economy is set up, it seems like. You know, they're taking away all of our traditions and they're turning this season into the Scrooge season. And it should be the season of love and happiness and joy. During the Christmas season, there is only one language. Okay? During this time of year, there is only one language. It's love and gifts. I guess that would be two languages. Anyways, one language, love. It should be love all seasons. But in reality, it's not. But it's the Christmas season. It's tradition. It's the season of love and joy and giving and hope and happiness. But the last few years, the last many years, since I've, had children, became an adult, it's not been that way. I'm spreading joy and happiness, and people are around me like, I start decorating for Christmas right after Halloween, and people are like, it's too early for this shit. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's the season of love and happiness and hope and joy. And when I go to the store and I talk to people, I'm like, Merry Christmas! And they're like, yeah, Merry Christmas. Or Happy Holidays. And I have to ask them to say Merry Christmas back to me, not Happy Holidays. I ask them all the time, does your boss make you say Happy Holidays, or is this something that you're saying because it's what you say? And most of the time, they agree. Their boss makes them say Happy Holidays. They're not allowed to say Merry Christmas. If you go to Walmart and you say Merry Christmas, they're not allowed to say Merry Christmas back to you. So I make them say Merry Christmas back to me, or I won't take my change. Or I'll refund all my stuff. But it's definitely turned out to be a season that is not so happy, holly, and jolly. And it should be. And society is making it Scroogey. We are all like little Santas. Well, the people that are happy about Christmas are like little Santas, okay? And, we should all specialize in acts of service, random acts of kindness, and not even so random. You should just act in acts of kindness, acts of service, service to others, not service to self. That's how you're going to grow spiritually, is by providing a service to others, not service to self, okay? So let me talk to you guys. Let's be real for a second. Let's be real, okay? The real Santa, shh, The real Santa, he lives in the North Pole, okay? Yeah, he does. He lives in the North Pole. And he has a factory full of elves. Tons and tons of elves who work all year long, making all of the kids' favorite toys and gadgets that they've always wanted. They spend endless hours making these gadgets all year long in the North Pole with Santa. Santa's role is defined by children who expect to receive exactly what they want. They aren't ordering love. They're not ordering care, growth. No, they're not. They order an iPhone 7. They order expensive video consoles like, I don't even know what they are, like Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, whatever kids play with these days. I know my daughter plays something, I don't know exactly what it is. It's like Xbox or something. But they're ordering it. And they're ordering the games that go with it that are like super mega expensive. Stupid. I ordered her a game, came with a disc, popped it in, thought she was going to have a game to play. No. The real game had to be ordered online, and you had to pay for a subscription for it, for like a 3-month subscription, so she can actually have the game. So I don't even know what the point of buying the stupid little disc was for. I don't know. I don't understand games. I don't play games. They're stupid. Anyways, kids are not ordering things that are going to help them grow in life. They're not taught to be mindful of these things. All right? And they're just ordering things that are poisoning their minds. And I'm a guilty parent because my daughter has a PlayStation or an Xbox or whatever it is that she plays with. I mean, it's part of the 3D matrix. It's part of these matrix games, we all get sucked into them. We only grew up on a third-dimensional planet playing these third-dimensional matrix games all of our life. I just can't switch on and off like that, but I can be mindful of what's happening. I'm aware of what's happening. And as I grow, I teach her, and I teach everybody in my family to be more mindful. Okay? So yeah, these kids are just, they're ordering all these gadgets and stuff, phones, and just electronics, and, killing games that have prostitutes in them. I ordered her a game thinking it was just like some game that she wanted. I knew that they had like shooting and stuff, and they had prostitutes in the game. Yeah. And you could kill people and you see blood. They have drugs in the game. They have people that are vulgar characters, cursing, sex. Did you know video games have like a rating on them for children? I didn't know that. I knew like movies do, like rated R movies, PG-13, PG. Apparently video games have that too, sort of. And one of the games I bought her was rated for an adult. Bad. I can't believe they make these things. It's crazy. Crazy. I'm telling you guys, the only video game that I've ever played was Nintendo. I played Mario and Luigi. Hitting blocks and getting coins and free guys and squishing little bird-looking things and killing the bad guy so I can move on to save a princess. I didn't jump into a car, get drugs, get a prostitute, and blow somebody's head off listening to some crazy-ass rap music, swearing and smoking a virtual blunt. That's what kids are doing these days. Insane. They're programming our kids to hate. They're programming our kids, they're desensitizing our kids. That's what they're doing. They're desensitizing them and programming them. And we need to stop it. This is a distraction. It's distracting our children from the emotional holes in their life. Okay? However, moving on, Christians believe. I want to make one thing clear, you guys. I am not a religious person. I am not Christian. I'm not Catholic. I'm nothing. I'm just Gabby, who's an empath that hears spirit, talks to spirit. So I don't know what that really makes me. I'm a spiritual person. I'm enlightened. I'm just a human being that's aware that I'm here for a purpose. I'm not religious. But Christmas is more or less a religious holiday, is it not? Christians believe, and I will use the Christians as an example because Christmas is a Christian holiday that most Americans are celebrating. And I'm aware that not everybody celebrates it, but I'm talking about the people who do. But in all honesty, you guys, if you know your history, Christmas is not a Christian holiday. It was originated from the heretics. It's a pagan holiday called Yule. All right? But this is not a history lesson. If you want to learn more about it and you don't know about it and you would like to know more about it, you can email me. My email is in the description below, or you can ask a question down below. Or if you know the history and you want to write something up real quick in the description down below, by all means, go ahead. And if I'm wrong and you want to correct me, by all means, go ahead. But be kind, or I will definitely delete you and block you. Okay, so getting back into what I was saying. Most people recognize this holiday as a Christian holiday called Christmas, Christ. And Christmas is about giving a gift that heals our holes or heals our souls. He saves us. For you Christians, you know who He is. He saves us from ourselves, our sins, and our distractions. Yet, 'tis the season for placating deep needs and indulging in commercial orders that will only last until next year's holiday specials, if that. He saves. You guys know who He is. Okay, so let's talk. I feel like the joy of giving has lost its allure to competitive grandmas and other family members, and Amazon, and Walmart. Walmart is the chain of supercenters that literally stock their shelves with these popular items that are fought over last minute, or that holiday after Thanksgiving or the day of Thanksgiving, which I don't ever go shopping on that day. I never go out shopping on Black Friday. People are crazy. Never. Nothing is that important for me to go out there and get trampled over because my kid wants whatever's popular. Never. Nope. But anyways, so big chain stores like Walmart does things like this. They stock their shelves with these items, and they don't even really stock their shelves with these items. They put like a limited amount of these items on their shelf, causing people that are in competition to their family members, because they want to buy the biggest gift, the bestest gift, the most expensive gift, the most rarest gift. So they participate in this crap, and they go out there to these big chain stores and they fight over these items to save a buck. You will never catch me on Black Friday in a store fighting over something that is popular on the shelves to save 20 bucks or whatever it is. You'll never find me in the store shopping last minute, because it's full of these crazy customers that are strung out on tons of caffeine. They're prowling the aisles. They're looking for the final markdown. They've lost their mind. They're stressed out. They got a lot going on, and on top of that, they're in a game. They're in the Matrix game, and they're like looking, and they're gonna fight you for it. They're like sharks, like swimming in the deep blue sea, looking for the next kill. and I don't want to be their next kill, so I don't participate. And then you got the people that are out in the stores that are just ugly. And I don't mean like appearance ugly, I mean spiritually ugly, low vibrational people. They're out there because they don't care, you know, they don't care. They buy because they feel obligated to buy. So, you know, that makes them ugly because obligation brings your energy level down. It brings you to a low vibrational energy level, low vibrational frequency. And I don't want to be around people that are in this low vibrational frequency, especially during the holiday season of love, joy, and hope. My vibration's high, but if you're around a lot of people that are low, it could bring your vibration down. And then you're going to feel like they do, grumpy and ugly, and I don't want none of that. I don't want to be a part of any of that. Your energy that you put into your gift gets exchanged to the people that are receiving it. So it's important that when you're buying them something, you're not doing it out of obligation. So most people that are out there right now that are shopping, mostly, not all, but mostly the last minute shoppers, you know, they put it off and procrastinated for as long as they can because they don't really want to participate, but they feel obligated to. They have to, you know. And most people's energy around this time, not everybody's all happy and joyful. There's a lot of Scrooges. They're grumpy, they're obligated, they're stubborn, they're mad, they're feeling depressed, they're broke, they're competitive. You know, I don't know why we put ourselves through this. Honestly, I don't know why. I shouldn't say we, because I don't put myself through that. I have in the past, and I've changed. It made me feel like an ugly Scrooge. It brought my energy level down. I did not enjoy being in that frequency, so I changed. If I'm broke, I don't try to buy these elaborate gifts. I'll make gifts. I put a lot of effort and time into what I'm buying. I don't buy those $5 bullshit gifts that are on the shelf in Walmart, those last minute, you know, like the 2 hot cocoa cups with cocoa. That, to me, that's a stocking stuffer. I don't buy that to give to somebody. Maybe for like an office party when you don't know what to buy somebody. But I like to try to get to, if I'm buying somebody something, I have to know them. So I take time and energy, 2 valuable things, time and energy. And I think about it. I put thought into what I'm going to buy them or make them or give them. Me personally, I love when people make things, homemade things. I love, if you make me something, I will cherish it. I will keep it and I will cherish it because you made that. You put your time and energy into that and thought into that present. That present, that is truly a gift. Or if somebody was to go out and go garage selling or picking or go to an antique shop, I dig that stuff, you guys. I love it. I love secondhand stuff. My house is full of secondhand stuff. I have so many antiques in this house. I go antiquing all the time. And a lot of the times I don't even refurbish the things that I buy. I like the energy that it holds from the people that owned it before me. Just to know that the table in my kitchen was built in the late 1800s and another family sat at that table brings me joy. Giving gifts with meaning is, you know, is the point of giving. That's why we give gifts. We give gifts because there's a meaning as to why we're giving somebody a gift. Giving for a purpose. Growing up, we were taught that there were the 3 wise men. You know, the 3 wise men that followed the star and found Jesus, right? Well, they believed that 3 wise men visited Jesus. Even though I believe that everything is symbolic, you know, Jesus, the 3 wise men, the star, everything has to do with astrology and symbology, symbolic meanings. Still, I'm using this because for the most part, most people traditionally believe in Christmas as a Christian holiday with Jesus. Nothing wrong with that, you know. But moving on. Even though I believe it as symbolic, it still has a deep meaning behind the story of why these three men visited Jesus. Okay? So for the sake of this video, I will use the three wise men as an example. When the three wise men followed the brightest star in the sky, they did not pick up the trendiest sheepskin as they're walking through the desert. Okay? They didn't bring back the prettiest cow in the fields. No. They didn't find a sheep herder and bargain for the cheapest sheep that could be sold. They didn't compete with the other wise men about who was going to get the biggest, the bestest, the most expensive gift. They didn't huff and puff about having to bring a gift. No, they did this because it was out of love. What they did was they took their time and carefully chose gold, frankincense, and myrrh. The first Christmas gifts held appreciative, personalized meaning. Gold was a gift from respected astronomers, the Einsteins of their day, for a king. Frankincense not only contained medicinal properties, but when burned, it was believed to lift prayers to the heavens. Myrrh is the most thought-provoking of the three gifts. As a salve, or the stuff that you would put on topical as something you would put on your body, it was primarily a pain reliever. And back then, that was a big deal. It was additionally used in a traditional Egyptian, the embalming process. And research shows that myrrh was one of the burial spices for Jesus. Time and money are very precious commodities, not just during the holiday season, in life in general. But, this season has turned into a fast-paced, cutthroat holiday season full of Scrooges. And there's only so much that we can take. And it feels like they're taking away our happiness. That's what I feel like. Like our happiness is being taken away from us. And, I feel like if you're going to participate in this holiday season, then you should do it not out of obligation. Make your gifts count for something. Give with love. Don't give because you have to. I don't want your energy if you have to give me a gift. I don't want that Scrooge energy coming my way. So you can keep it. Don't give me anything. Honestly, it won't hurt my feelings. Just being present in my presence will make me happy. If I invite you over for dinner and you accept and you come, that will make me happy. You don't have to bring me a gift. Spend less time worrying about buying gifts and more time with loved ones. Time is more precious than gifts. Time has more value than a gift. And if you're going to spend money on somebody, spend money on things that they actually need. Don't spend money on something that's really expensive because you're trying to show off and then they re-gift it or send it back or they don't even use it. Put more thought into what it is that you want to give that person. It could be an act of service. Maybe you could come over. Maybe you have older parents that are unable to clean their house, wash their dishes, cook a good meal for them, bring them a good meal. Do these acts of kindness, something that's meaningful to somebody, something that will benefit them and make them happy and bring them joy. And at the same time, it involves you, the person that they love. Nobody's going to be complaining, you guys. Not unless they're ungrateful or under the age of 10. So remember, if you're giving gifts this year, do it with love and joy, not obligation. Christmas gift giving was never intended to be an obligation. The wise men spent years studying the mysteries of the night sky, working to find the meaning of that bright star that they saw. They traveled for many years in search of the Messiah. They brought gifts to show their gratitude and express their joy for the greatest gift of all. They poured themselves into their gifts because they understood that gifts are a symbol of love if you're doing it out of love. Loving that baby king meant pouring their time, again, time and energy and resources into something filled with deep meaning. Gifts are meant to mean something, you guys. They're supposed to be meaningful. Just by showing up to a family dinner I invited you to will bring me joy. And I know I just said that a second ago. Bringing a box of Polaroids and memories will bring me joy. Don't kill the holiday spirit because of money issues, because you have money issues, or because of obligations. If Christmas is not your thing, then don't participate in it. Don't be in it. But just because somebody else participates in it, don't be negative about that either. Just stay to yourself. That's what people have to learn. They have to learn to stay in their lane. I can write something on my social media and then somebody will attack what I say quickly. Like if I'm all happy about Christmas and I can't wait for it. I got a comment not too long ago where somebody was like, bah humbug, I hate Christmas, I hate this holiday, it makes me broke. And again, that's obligation. And you have to change your energy level, your frequency, because if you don't change that, you're forever going to be a Scrooge. You're always going to be in that low vibrational energy. And if you're in that low vibrational energy, you're going to attract low vibrational stuff your way. You're going to live a low vibrational lifestyle. It's basic law of attraction. If you live a high vibrational life, you'll attract high vibrational lifestyle. If you're in a low vibrational life, you're going to attract a low vibrational lifestyle. So again, if Christmas is not your thing, then don't participate in it. Don't participate. I don't want or need your low vibrational energy in my space. I feel like the holiday Christmas spirit is being killed off slowly. The traditional Christmas is being killed off slowly. Not only are some family members feuding, fighting, not getting along, not forgiving each other, not talking to each other, along with the sensitive public that we have around us, the people that say, we don't celebrate this, if my kid doesn't celebrate it, they shouldn't celebrate it in school. And they're offended if you say Merry Christmas or if you say Christmas tree. There's so many offended people in this world. I just don't get it. I don't understand. If you don't like it and you don't do it, don't participate in it. I don't understand why people are so offended. I should be offended that they don't participate in it, but I'm not. I don't care. But there's so many sensitive people in this world. They're so sensitive that they want to remove classic Christmas songs. Baby, It's Cold Outside. The Me Too Act. Really, really, really. Also, they want to take Rudolph off the airways because it has to do with bullying. Seriously, guys? Rudolph, he was bullied. There's a message behind that. It's a message to teach the children. I don't understand why they're trying to take it off the air. I can't even deal with this sensitive world. This world is just so sensitive, but it's also being desensitized. It's so programmed. People are so programmed. It's not even funny. I feel like I live in a world full of emotionless nanobots with no holiday spirit walking around among us. Little Scrooges are walking around among us. They're taking away all our family traditions and turning us all into these like Scrooge bots. You know, just do this and don't complain. Don't be happy. Don't have love. That's how I feel like the world is. It wants to turn like people into that low vibrational energy. They just want you to be little slaves. They want you to be submissive little slaves. And I refuse. I'm going to say Merry Christmas. It's a Christmas tree. I'm going to buy gifts that bring you joy. I'm going to make gifts that bring you joy. I love all of you guys. Don't kill the holiday spirit, you guys. Keep the traditions alive and do it with love. Do it with joy. Christmas is a magical season, the season of love, hope, miracles, happiness. Don't forget that. That's how I was raised. Love, hope, miracles, happiness. The season where we all come together and we help each other out. It's the season that makes things manifest and happen. Magic. Magic. It's the season of magic. Don't be a Scrooge. If you're a Scrooge, get out of my life. I don't want you in my life. Don't be a Scrooge. If you don't want to participate, and if you don't want to buy things, and you don't want to make things, and you don't want to give with love, joy, then just go away. You go be a Scrooge in the presence of your own home. Don't bring it out in the public. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. I refuse to allow low vibrational energy into my space. I don't care who makes the best side dish at my family dinner. I don't care who buys the most expensive gifts. I don't care if Aunt Gabe dresses inappropriately. I don't care if Uncle John talks too much and his jokes aren't funny. It's not a competition. I embrace everyone and I accept them for who and what they are. No judgments, no judgments, no judgments. 'Tis the season of love. As long as they are kind and they embrace me and my family and the season with love and joy, they are all welcome. Merry, 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 Merry Christmas to all of you guys. Many blessings, lots of love and light.